Alright, just getting that set up. Alright. That was a crazy video that I saw last night. It's horror, it's fair.
My children have co-opted the 3 simulation units on this deck. They use their power to conceive a mutagen that will transform the meat of your dead comrades into hunter-killer hybrids.
I will not allow this to happen.
You must find some way to reprogram the sim units. Matters on Deck 5 also require your attention. Approach your work as you see fit. But accomplish, human. Disappointment is not something I will accept from a spec such as you.
Simulation Unit 4 just went offline again.
Oh,
it took the 6 of us 12 hours to get it back online the last time. I hacked into the data
Doc is
log
still
file,
streaming
and the
Fortnite.
last user online... Oh, he denied it, of course.
Dude, you took my idea too with the 3D transform where you push it in a little bit. Fucking Doc's production team just reads my thoughts.
Did you see his? It's a fucking screen door effect. You've been talking about that forever.
What? Which one? The fucking his vintage television that he's in?
No, like the. Have you seen it? What is he in right now? He has
right
like a fucking screen door.
He's in the 3D transform coming from another dimension, slightly
what?
Angled in, just like your Pip-Boy. I'm telling you, he's using all my fucking.
Oh, like the whole half left side of his screen. Right side of his screen.
Like a couple minutes ago, he had his camera box inside Fortnite, but it was angled in.
And it had like the screen door effect, and like fucking he was through it, and it was all like fucking crazy looking, and it was angled in, like the Pip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly.
Doc has a good production team, man.
I know. He had people working on it all Christmas break. So all of his pink is gone. Do you notice that? Like all of his transitions are new. All of his scenes are basically revamped or new. You know.
Look at it now. Ah, that's so cool. I don't know if it'll last though. You don't get to see his pretty face as much, you know.
Dude, have you seen his driving in his fucking car scene?
He gets a new one?
Oh, dude, he's got a new one where he's like, you can just see his face from a side profile in a
What?
fucking Lamborghini. And he's driving down the fucking Miami Heights and fucking at twilight in
What? 1983?
It's all moving background and shit, and he's just like, I'm the most dominant fucking blah blah blah. blah
The doc is the best. Fucking.
He's a beast.
He's the best.
Dude, Source is fucking nerding out on PoE. He's only a day or two in though. It's fucking more than a couple days.
Yeah.
My children have co-opted the 3 simulation units on this deck.
Reprogram the 3 sim units. Find the passcodes for the med science sub-armory.
The meat of your dead comrades into hunter-killer hybrids.
I will not allow this to happen.
I have a secret from the many.
I've created overrides from my little
Experiments in reprogramming the sim units and
entrusted them to the care of 3 special friends. I've dressed them in
red
and instructed
Is that a
them
hedge
to
in the
stay
hill?
away from strangers.
Yep.
A smart hacker
No.
always has a
No hedge.
Playing a shitload of path.
Yeah.
I'm watching Source stumble his way through some path right now.
Oh yeah. Well, like I saw your DM earlier today. I flipped over. I was like, oh, okay, I'll help him out. Send him a few links. Send him a couple pieces of gear.
Dude, I was watching that too.
Oh yeah.
I
Dude,
figured
I'm
once he
chasing
started
after
playing,
this
I was
guy
like,
in red hedge.
Oh
was it?
yeah, dude, the cyborg assassin. Get the.
What the fuck is going on, dude?
Yeah, to get the 3 control chips for the access terminal. Oh man, recreation deck's a fun place.
Hedgemon, did you change your mic?
I changed the gain and input settings on it. I think like Kren was like, hey, he got a bit upset at the clicky clacky the other day, so I did some tweaks to it.
It's weird. It sounds like you got a snare drum right.
Huh?
It's just got a little bit of like a, I don't know, like a digital distortion or something when you talk. It's interesting.
Yeah. But it was a little hardcore with the clickety clack.
Yeah. I'll keep messing.
No, you're fine.
Alright.
Yeah, you
We
sound
just
cool.
gotta find the right levels, you know?
Your
Yeah,
background noise is completely gone, but now your quality of your microphone has gone down as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's
I think part of it is also just how I have it all plugged or hooked onto my desk. Like I don't have a shock mount. My desk is actually compressed. My
oh, you got
computer
no
itself.
or anything in there?
Yeah, like I've got a screen filter in front of the mic. But yeah, I don't have that much of them. And yeah, my computer's, it goes loud because I have the fan set to 100% most of the
What? You don't fuck around, huh?
Well, I have, what is it? I think I technically only have 5 fans running in my case, but
What?
4 of them
Nice, 3.
are on my all-in-one cooler. So my GPU, my CPU each have, I don't know, 40 millimeter radiator, with 2 fans, a pair of 120 fans each on it. So it's like they have dedicated cooling, and then I've got a general case circulation fan. But the volume case is like bigger than a mini fridge. So, oh yeah.
It's bigger
I
than a
ever-
mini fridge?
Have I ever showed you my case?
I don't think
What
so.
kind of case do you have? What are we
You got,
talking
like, a
about
boxing
here?
case?
Uh,
This hedge is 2017
Jesus.
fucking monster case.
What is this, like
Look
some
up,
custom made fucking brand new? Oh my god, that's where they came from. We got 2 nipples up there.
If you look it up, it's a Thermaltake Power 900. Oh yeah, yeah. It's made as like a showpiece case, right? It's giant, weighs 50 fucking pounds. I needed a dolly
What?
to get it in and out of my apartment. It's got glass windows. Damn.
What?
It looks awesome. Well, it
Dude,
looks amazing.
Ridiculous.
This guy
Awesome on
just
it,
fucking threw ninja stars at me.
Yeah. The red and the black cyborg throw ninja star.
This is crazy, dude.
I don't even know if Source really even understands quite. But
No, I mean, I think he understands enough of it, but even from what he said, yeah, he knows there's other stuff he could be doing, playing it more optimal, but he's just starting learning the aspects. He even said, like, once he finishes his act, is look into all the filter blade and stuff.
okay, cool. Dude, we should maybe we should get a fucking posse together and fucking back in some of these dungeons.
What?
It's
Is there
the kind
such
of
thing?
though, where like we can totally group up and play worthy, but the challenge with that is if anyone is using suboptimal build, it drags every.
Oh, so you gotta be like fairly hardcore.
Not fairly hardcore, but you have to understand the game enough where you have to understand it's like, hey, you like doing all this weird complex in your head to optimize the build? No. You use someone else's build guide and accept that you're creative it. I mean, that's honestly a reality of it. Like, I'm just getting to a point now where I'm starting to like map out in my head where it's like, okay, no, I don't like this mathematical assignment for why build. I'm planning route, go for a few different aspects, trying to map my stuff. And this is after what, 9
Inside
characters,
of this
all level
door
6
lies
plus,
one of the
half
sim
of them through
units.
active,
Reprogram it, and I will wrest more control
where I
of this
cracked
ship.
out 400 hours in so
Obsolete Xerxes.
Damn, straight cracking up.
Once I am
Master of the
action
ship,
fraction
I
arts
can open many doors for you.
guns the album.
but for now, they block my
Lovely.
access.
Can
They
spend
mock
days
my
playing.
eminence.
Make them pay for that mistake.
I know, I was telling Glock about this game. I was like, it would be dangerous if he likes those kind of games like,
The fuck, they're bugs! Ah!
Please bring any authorized material
The fuck?
that you wish to be read by
Oh! God damn, the fucking spider! Fuck this place. We don't need to go down there, actually, I don't think.
yeah, Glock plays like a lot of Binding of Isaac, shit like that, where you do different like playthroughs and with different characters and shit. So I won't be surprised if he's be into it.
Green Fox, there's fucking giant spiders down there, bro.
Fuck that.
These ones are gnar. I don't know why, but these ones are like the worst ever. No magic is good enough to kill them. What do I do? What would Keanu Reeves do? Should I use fire on them, Hedge? Yeah. The sigh?
What was it? The buckshot rounds for the shotgun work well against the cyborg.
The spiders?
Against the spiders? Well, against the spiders and the cyborg. So, like, the red ninja star guys. But yeah, red, so like anti-personnel and pellet rounds for the shotgun. Those do a good job against the spiders. A couple things fucking well.
This dude's trying to gift Source fucking points or what?
No, I think thinking in terms of doing giveaways for his channel where he's going to give away 20 points, 30 points, something. I think that's it.
They used to have Twitch integration, and then they took it away or something. This seems like a perfect game for Twitch integration.
Oh yeah, it could.
Buy points and you can give them away, and you can affect people with builds and, you know, interesting shit. I don't know if you want to fuck with your build, but...
Fuck, what do I do now? All the bad stuff is down there, Hedge. Why would you put spiders in space? It makes no fucking sense.
Huh?
Spiders in space, it makes no sense.
It's the analyst. The,
They came from Tal Ceti?
Yeah, like, have you found...
Ah!
Have you found
Fucking bugs!
on the spiders yet?
Fuck this for? This game's worse than Resident Evil for the fucking scare factor.
Oh, you won't be able to finish it then after the second to last section.
Oh man.
If you're having that much problem with the spiders...
No, I'm not scared. I'm not scared.
Mark's not scared.
I'm not scared. I just said it's fucked up.
Yeah. But especially now also after having seen the big moment yesterday, right?
Yeah.
You've played Dead Space, right?
Yeah.
You totally get what I'm saying, right? For why Dead Space started as a System Shock.
After that scene? I don't know, not really, I guess. Just because, I mean, I saw that Showdown was brought back, but I mean, it was like there was a lot of shit happening from that scene.
Well, yeah, but how she was explaining, like, what the many from, right?
I remember from Dead Space a lot of the wife and the psychological aspect of that going on and like having to shoot off the limbs, but I don't.
Yeah. Okay, you don't remember about like, oh, they found some relic of the Necromorph?
Okay, they did find the relic, so it's similar in the aspect that they found this artifact on like an alien planet.
Yeah, because the whole idea was...
I wasn't sure that they landed on a planet was going on in my head. I wasn't sure. In my head, I thought they were still just like kind of traveling randomly through space.
They're out. This is after. They're still traveling through space after having landed on Tau Ceti.
And then I wasn't sure if like Tau Ceti was a fucking gas planet or like I didn't know.
I mean, Taos 85 would have had at least a landable surface.
Okay. Okie dokie. So now that I have that in my head now, I can guess I can understand that. Dude. So, the annelids are gonna be fucking with me this whole time, I assume. This is happening. Oh, these bugs. Fucking blinded myself. I fucking blinded myself. Damn it, dude. Level 3 magic is hard. Gotcha, bitch.
What happened to Source? You got fucking killed or what?
No, he's flipping through stuff.
Did you tell him the whole strat about how most of like don't really even pick up anything till unless it's a thing, unless it's a scroll or a shard or whatever. You call it.
I mean, I've told him that like most of the stuff he's picking up is junk, but still, because also like I didn't start saying it to him until after he was live.
Okay.
And so like I'm trying to give him whatever advice and stuff I can, but also not trying to like super back the game. Always trying to have the game.
Yeah, that's good.
It's like, alright, I'll give him whatever details like.
Yeah, there you go.
You're gonna or it's like, hey, these are items. That's us. Like, I only gave him a handful of give him, alright, here's 50. Here's all this shit to bankroll you, blah 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 blah. Here's taking all the challenges. So
Yeah.
here's a neck, a belt. Because I have like 2 dozen belts.
Extra. What?
Yeah, I've played the again 400 hours.
In less than a month.
Yeah. Well, month starting tomorrow, like, because that's when the league starts, December 8th.
This fucking monkey came out of nowhere and just Kamehameha'd me, dude. What the
dude.
fuck?
Recreation monkeys shoot fireballs at your shit.
I know, I just kept on hearing it. I kept on hearing the sound and I assumed it was down there, so like I was waiting for it and I'm like hanging out on the wall. Oh wow. I don't know what it is about these spiders. These are some of the creepier spiders I've experienced. It's their big asses. I mean, I've played Resident Evil a bunch. That's some of my favorite games, you know, there's spiders in it. They don't freak me out nearly as much. It's like the... And they're like space spiders that gives me fucking bad dreams at night, you know? Fucking spiders in space. Oh no.
Was it too much like Alien? You don't like arachnid?
Well, you know, it's the arachnid species look, you know? It's all their eyes and their fucking their fucking legs have hairs and they're all like... fucking, like, fuck them, dude. I don't know. It's fucked up. Exlivius, what's up? AGDQ, it's going on right now. Crash Bandicoot 2, 100% is on, so I'll be on later. Hey man, you watch that stuff. I get it. I just got fucking rocked by some like monkey threw a Kamehameha at me. Yeah, no, I was watching some Dr. Disrespect and some What the Fuckosaurus. What the Fuckosaurus myself. Have that on in the back.
It's also like all like when I gave Source that stuff earlier. I made sure it's like I didn't try and go into a
My
combat site with him.
children
Just
have
like
co-opted the three
he'll do his combat bit
simulation-
for now, and then he'll see someone who's running like even 3/4 murder blender speed, and things will probably start to click for him. For it's like, hey, this is what you really.
Murder blender.
That's every action RPG. It's a murder blender. Objective is to hit puree.
You're running into a fucking shotgun. And I think I repair kit. Yeah. Dang. What's AGDQ?
Before you lies the crystal shard, a creation of my children, and by extension, of my own. A weapon elegant, deadly, precise. Learn its function.
It may stand
Between you and their corruption.
A crystal shard, huh?
Yeah, but that needs exotic weapon skill. I think research 6.
Oh shit.
Like it.
Is it badass though?
I don't like it that much.
Okay.
It looks cool, but it's not the best of a thing.
So
Like,
I think we wanted to do maintenance was the thing we needed to do, right?
yeah, you want at least 1 point of maintenance so you can start using those repair tools.
Okay. Done. Easy.
I feel you men aren't as dedicated to the mission as you need to be. You will do your duty. The traders and ops have still been unable to get the sim unit back online. If the situation is not remedied by 0600, we shall recon in force and ensure its remedy. I've changed the weapons lockup code to 13433. Fallen at 0500.
13433.
Human or not. Kill without pause or remorse.
Jumping Jupiters.
Simulation Unit 4 just went offline again. It took the 6 of us 12 hours to get it back online the last time. I hacked into the data log file, and the last user online, he denied it, of course. I told Plum about it, and that paranoid guy showed us around 14 security and blood. Which you can Malik actually did anything. Christ, why would anybody want to sabotage the sim units?
What the fuck just happened there? Shit. Okay. There's some crazy shit happening there. What?
Power drain. Many things to us. Chia, chia. are many things.
When you use batteries, it fucking makes it go to 120 instead of 100 from the charging station?
It makes it go to your max potential charge, and depending on what your stats and gear and all that are, that can vary. Like for my build, because I was doing effective aftermath, at endgame I had a max charge of 140.
I put some points into my psi as well.
Oh yeah. I mean, you're doing a side build, so
Yeah. And that's like making it hit so much better with my psychokinesis, which is like my main thing that I hit with.
Yeah.
Something is taking over this ship. The sim units on this
Something
set are being
is
diverted for
taking
reasons
over this
unknown.
ship.
I know it's
That'd be a
somehow
good
connected
line
to
for
the
like a
larger
movie
picture
through
and
like
whatever is happening since
preview.
they landed on Tau Ceti.
Found
My
in the
men
box.
Look at me like I'm crazy, but it is my responsibility to safeguard this ship and its crew. Screw Anatoly, screw Diego, and screw whatever poisonous influences that this
I would
vessel.
almost say it's similar to Dead Space, how like you may be like the only person alive on there and you're getting these like little recordings on, you know? Like that from that first aspect, but I don't know. I did see some kind of crazy video beforehand, like talking about, how it, I thought, what was that game? Dead Space went through a couple different changes.
Yeah.
Before it was like what it was, so. Yeah. Dude, these worms are... What's up with that? Is that Xerxes or is that Shodan? Whoa, dude, they're just coming out of its body. What year did this game come out? 99?
Yep.
99.
Potential threat detected. Potential threat detected.
There is not a threat. Not a threat. Not a threat. There is not a threat. I'm fucking scared. They're fucking throwing brains at me. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Shit. Okay, fuck you. I crowbarred the fucking the Mankey. This is nuts. Getting chased by fucking monkeys.
Security alert terminated.
Wow. I just killed so many people right there. Nom noms.
I'm sure this is just what you were looking for. That's the trouble.
What the shit? Fuck! Oh! Like sounds coming from behind me. Where did you come from? That machine makes weird noises. Okay. Got some logs.
I hacked into 2 of the sim units yesterday, and for the love of God, I don't know why. I felt compelled by some power. My mind and my body are changing. But they know it's me. They just can't prove it. The next sim unit that goes down, Bronson and her men will come for me. But I'll be ready. She may have guns and hatred on her side, but I am one of many.
So wait, I came off of the Reichenbacher? Get the fuck out. Nice.
I feel you men aren't as dedicated to the mission as you need to be. You will do your duty. The traders and ops have still been unable to get the sim unit back online. If the situation is not...
Inside of this door lies one of the sim units. Reprogram it, and I will wrest more control of this ship.
From the
Obsolete Xerxes. Once I am master of this ship, I can open many doors for you. But for now...
What? Shodan wants to be master of this ship.
Success.
Shodan wants to master reality.
Make them pay
What'd you
for
say?
that mistake.
Shodan wants to master reality. The spaceship's...
Darkness.
I mean, she was trying to take over Earth in the first game.
I know, I'm not like, I don't get like where I'm coming from and what's my big picture in here. I came off the Reichenbacher, being from military school and stuff. It's like, what?
Yeah, like, you're some unlucky grunt who Shodan just picked and was like, no, put this person in for the R-grade cyber imp. After...
Now I need to find a quantum chip.
Yeah. So those chips, there's going to be 3 of those red ninja dudes scattered throughout the recreation deck. Each one of them has one of the 3 chips that you...
And you said the pallets like to take them down.
Yeah, like pellet or like buckshot at close range can go through cyborgs pretty quick. Slug I found was not doing the job that well.
Alright, I got Call done, but I'm getting ready to do a baby bath. Shouldn't take too long.
Oh yeah, green.
Power drained.
I'm sure this is just a misunderstanding.
You're right, it was a misunderstanding. It's probably not worth it for what's in there. We'll try it one more time. Oh no. This shit's mind-boggling. I don't get it.
What?
I'm just trying to hack the chess. Linking them. Ooh. I needed Gilliam. Gilliam, is that G-A? Yeah, I needed Gilliam. What is Gilliam? Gallium. That's too.
Simulation Unit 4 just went offline again. It took the 6 of us 12 hours to get it back online the last time. I hacked into the data log file, and the last user online, Malik. Oh, he denied it, of course. I told Bronson about it, and that paranoid crank showed up here with around 14 security men looking for blood. But she couldn't prove that Malik actually did anything. Christ, why would anybody want to sabotage the sim units?
Why would anyone want to sabotage the sim units? Shit. Freaking alarm's going off. Nice looking bed there. I want to look for a quantum chip.
Tommy, I don't know what's going on here. Ever since we received orders to clear out Deck 3, people have been disappearing. There's a kind of gloom hanging over everybody, but no one
Fucking
seems
people
to be willing to
disappearing.
talk about it. I don't like it. Meet me on the rec deck at 0900. I've got an idea. A little insurance for you and me.
We do not welcome you.
Teabagged him. Basically cleared this out, I think. Where the fuck did it come out of his shirt or some shit? The fuck was that?
How strange.
What? There's minkies down there.
Beck, I think your idea for insurance is going to get us in a lot of trouble, but I trust you, so let's do it. I've managed to wrangle access codes to the escape pods on the command deck. We only need to hack into Xerxes' emergency subsystem, get past the ice nodes, and try to avoid being spotted by Bronson's security team. Peace and right? Potential threat detected. Potential threat detected.
The individual is obsolete. When you and your kind are extinct, we shall cleanse our collective memory of the stain of your existence.
Let's maybe go down first.
disturbed. We are alone.
Agility activated. Reflex activated.
We birth
In our new flesh.
About as useful as a plant. What?
Miri, so far our work with the late model assassin cyborgs has gone remarkably well. I hope things with that son of a bitch Diego never come to that. But it is comforting to know we are not nearly as defenseless as the UNN stormtroopers might think. The only glitch we've encountered is with the upgraded laser rapiers. The poor things keep severing parts of themselves. We're trying to get the bugs fixed, but I know that bureaucrat is watching us. It's sad to see a man so haunted by the ghost
Well,
of
you're
his
surviving
father. His
systems.
hatred for everything
Yeah,
Triumph
yeah.
represents is remarkable.
Getting
I need to
farther
go
and farther.
drop off a load
Better
of
drop a
goodies.
Reflex deactivated.
Ah! Fuck these things! Get the fuck back! Ah! They jumped!
Dude, it took me forever to cook this bear.
What are you cooking, bear?
Yeah, I found that bear that I shot with the arrow.
What, found his body with the birds or what?
No, I just
Brought down the last of the simulates
round.
today.
I am full of the glory of
Randomly
the
stumbled across your own
Here
kill?
comes
That's cool.
Bronson. I am at peace. Good evening, Bronson. Have you come to...
Kind of, what's a strat on bears? So I got a loaded gun in my hands, about 20 feet from a bear right now. My game's
Turn
paused.
that damn thing off.
He's going adjacent to me. He doesn't see me yet. He's going side.
So I would,
So I
I'd
could,
back away and look at where he's walking, find like a spot, like a rock, because like if you go up on top of a rock, then you know how like your body will hug the ledge after you kind of like fall down halfway.
yeah.
Yeah, so like shoot him and then run up on the rock and climb onto the spot and turn around, try to shoot him again.
Yeah, green fox don't take shit.
What's the most shots you've seen to try to take him down?
The one that like attacked me twice, where it took like 2 arrows and bullets. That.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Is that a gray bear? Like a bear that's gray?
I don't know. The gay bear is what it was.
Hey. I mean, seriously, if you found a species of spiders on another planet, why would you take them? Fuck. So
Because it's, you know, xenobiology.
Oh, what?
Wall.
Are you trying to put xenobiologists out of their jobs? They've got kids, Wall. They've got wives at home.
They are fucked in the head.
Green Fox does. Except Crendog that he's put out of the job.
What?
Poor guy's put on the job. He's got no spiders to read. Walrus can't handle space spiders.
I'm just saying, these space spiders.
Items dropped. Agility deactivated.
Xenobiologist. Just that name's freaky, dude.
Carrying redonkulous amounts.
What's a slot machine do, Hedge? I mean,
Just
besides...
waste credit.
Okay.
Holy.
Items dropped.
The individual is obsolete. When you and your kind are extinct, we shall cleanse our memory of the stain of your
I got one!
Your skill surprises me. Transmitting cybernetic
No, I got a, Space Ninja. But I need to return back to the main room, hub.
We are. My song is not ours.
Your song is not ours.
Sweet. survival boat.
I got so much shit in my elevator.
Oh, level 5 is what you max out at, Green.
Level 5 what?
Campfire skills.
I wonder if that's max on everything.
I have a secret from the many. I've created overrides from my little... I have a secret from the many. I've created overrides from my little experiments in reprogramming the sim units and entrusted them to the care of 3 special friends. I've dressed them in red and instructed them to stay away from strangers. A smart hacker always has a back door.
You're strong.
Alright, I'm about to take on this bear. See how it goes. How come the gun goes all wonky for the first second, Grandog?
I don't know.
Do you try to shoot within the first second, like right as you aim, or what?
You could wait for it to come around.
Honey, what is it?
It's just the security team. They're just looking to scare us. Weapons ready, men.
Sergeant Bronson, get your
I got quartered meat and shit just laying everywhere.
scapegoat. We didn't do anything.
I found a deer and I shot the deer, and the wolf came after me. I shot the wolf, quartered the wolf, quartered the deer, and then the bear came up to see what all the commotion was all about. So I got the bear on the lake as well.
I don't feel right about any of this. And I still don't understand why you asked me to mess with the memory restoration on that grunt. Why didn't you want him to remember volunteering for this game? He didn't volunteer for the implants, right? Every email from you gets stranger and stranger. It's like
Hey, level 5 archer.
Luckily, the bear just kind of lumbers around. So you can kind of see him coming for a ways.
Yeah.
can't remember if any of these cabins have a fire or not.
Hmm.
Power drained.
Silence the
can't get this meat back. It's too stinky. It keeps attracting wolves, and I keep having to shoot them.
You in Stalker?
Ruined my wool ear wrap. I can't believe it. In stalker mode.
Well, you're happy. Yeah.
Fucking bodies everywhere. I'm down like 5 bullets. Fuck, my ear wrap's fucking ruined.
Hell yeah, I found an auto hack. Edge told me to hold on to this.
Which item?
The auto hack?
Oh yeah, you want to save, you're gonna want 3 of them for endgame.
That fucking nanite.
Radiation hazard.
And distrazzled.
I am pleased. Transmitting cybernetic modules. Do not squander them.
Yeah. Alright, so I used one of the system chips, so I need to find one more, and I got one more. Or interpolated simulation chip.
Inside of this door lies...
They've given me 2 gifts.
Isn't that marvelous? 2 little shards of crystal.
When I strike it,
It seems to me.
they wanted to sing to Sergeant Bronson.
I go there now to share my
Gift with her. They're very fragile.
but very sharp. Our is not ours.
No longer one.
Let's try going the other way. I need to get back to the cafeteria.
General, what are you doing?
Hey,
Cobra.
can you hear me?
Yeah.
Now.
I was actually hoping that Glock was going to be in here.
Oh, Glock.
What's he accused of this time?
No, I'm not. I'm like, what? Who keeps shit?
What? Sometimes Glock does some squirrely stuff.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with Glock. Kidding.
So that was actually what I wanted to talk to him about, was his Glock. Because I've always wanted a 17, but I feel like the 19, or otherwise known as the compact, is like, it's just going to be better suited for what I want. But I can't find a place where I can just go rent 10 rounds of those two in a 1911 with the imbalancing of an extended mag. All in one place and see what works best for me.
Dude, I want to get a macro Ronnie and put it on one of those. Have you seen those? It's a little weapons mod and it makes it look like a futuristic fucking rep. Check it out on YouTube. They're like macro Ronnie. And it's like a little, it's cool. It makes it look like a weapon from Halo or something.
Macro Ronnie?
Yeah, macro Ronnie. And it's like a weapon build modification.
Oh, okay.
For the
Micro.
Glocks. Micro. What is that?
My bad. Yeah, that's micro.
But have you thought about Walther? Always throwing that out there.
No.
I haven't gone shooting for a year. But
yeah, I see. Like they're basically turning their Glocks and the MX or MX9s, but I feel like that's a bit much.
It's cool though, isn't it?
It is really cool, but I mean,
that's an expensive toy.
Yeah, it looks expensive as fuck.
Actually, I don't think they're that bad. I think you just buy a kit or something.
Let me see.
I don't even know where you. That's my issue. Is I always just go to the shooting range. I haven't bought any guns.
Oh wow, that is interesting.
Is it like $400 kit?
No, it's 250. They got a sale for $194.
What?
Yeah. They got some on their official site. YRS. They got all kinds of kits. Now there's one, it comes with an extended barrel. That one's 600.
Of course, don't you have to worry about where you live and all that stuff?
Yeah. Big time. And they got one thing with this extended shroud, this barrel shroud, that looks exactly like a suppressor from a profile view.
Oh god.
And like, they're really edgy with this. It looks like you're trying to convert weapons to fit in like a Call of Duty fucking advanced warfare type fucking, like you're.
It's cool. I don't know.
People like sci-fi guns. I mean,
people like sci-fi guns.
Have you ever seen the bullpup conversion for an M14?
No. Should I have?
Oh man, they look awesome. Like you take a full-size M14 and you pull it down. It got ridiculously. I'd have to recheck exactly. It's short enough where I can't buy one in California.
Yeah. Okay, so we got that one.
It looks a lot like that M2000 or W2000.
But you wanted to know the difference between a 17 and 19?
Well, I know the difference between the two. I want, like...
Does Glock even own a gun?
I literally am going off of pure assumption that he does. But it was also because I remember talking to him about it, like, years ago, bringing it up. And asking, like, do you even have a Glock? And I'm pretty sure he said yeah. But I just wanted to follow up. I mean, seems like a kind of guy to have a Glock. I don't think Glock would be caught off guard. Yeah, I don't think catch Glock slipping. I just feel like he's not that kind of. I feel like he's been around long enough to know.
Yeah, I got the red button in that room. Actually, I just ran in right away and got it. I put one chip in, I got a second one, and now I still need to find a third chip.
Yeah.
So I've been there, I put it in that one, I've been there. I think I'm going this way.
No fucking way.
What'd you find now?
They got one, they got a kit for the 1911 too.
What? Send me a link.
Stabilizer. I mean, there's a shitload of YouTube videos that came up. I mean, I just googled. Just Google it. Just Google 1911. Matter of fact,
yeah, well. I thought you were still looking at that macro page.
Let me, yeah. Oh. Yeah, like, these, I'm very surprised that just sheer, it covers all Glocks. Some S&W and MPs, and 40 cals, Berettas, 6-hour arm score, Jericho. Yeah, it seems like this kind of like universal. I don't know. Just something just like, what? How can something like that be less than $200?
Plastic.
That was one of the reasons why I like just didn't get into it early on.
I think
because there's so many regulations in the military, but then they just 2 months ago allowed us to actually have not concealed carry on base, but we can have it in basically a safe in the car.
Oh, lucky you. I'm trying. Oh, I just got killed by a spider, dude. Anyways, I first saw that macro thing on Legally Armed America's YouTube channel, so I'll send you a.
Yeah, dude.
And I think he said that it warmed up was a lot of his issue, and like you kind of want to have somewhere to put your left hand, and there's not a lot of space for your left hand, so you got to be mindful of that. Was what I was.
I got a question for you though.
Yeah.
It's confirmed now. It's confirmed.
Confirmed.
Yeah. So what I mean by that is like shit that I Google comes up in a form of advertisements on Facebook.
What?
Yeah.
That's because that's the algorithm. The algorithm. That's the, I don't know. I think that's for me. That's the good part of the algorithm because it kind of centralizes your interests and kind of tries to.
Yeah, I don't like that though.
I can see that.
I don't like them networking my shit. When I go and Google, I want those databases to be separate when it comes to that. Because so I was looking at different houses, right, in Nebraska because my paperwork got approved, so I'm going to be finally going back.
I am streaming, just so you know.
Oh, fuck. Fuck you all.
Well, I've been streaming. It has a little purple icon on the right side of the page.
I'm on my phone. I took my shit off. I took my computer apart. So.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Good news is he's only got 3 viewers. So. I mean, not to be harsh on it, but it's like the leak is them.
Oh no, I've seen you Libius. Libius is fucking cool, dude.
Well. Anyway, my shit from Google's coming up on Facebook. And
yeah, fuck Facebook.
I thought they were enemies for a while. And just so you know, they're not.
Yeah, you got your VPN up?
No, I just really haven't fucked with that. Because, I mean, I used to, but on cheaper versions in the past, but I didn't really see the advantage of it back then. And I was in high school and I was not paying anybody's bills. I was, like I had quit McDonald's. I couldn't do a monthly subscription of anything. So
Adblock actually did something, or this website I went to did something interesting today. I went to myabandonware.com and I downloaded more than 3 things, and they wouldn't let me download anything more unless I turned off like all the adblock stuff. Everything. What? Yeah, they're all like.
So many sites are against adblock, and it'll like put up shit that you have to disable adblock, or it won't even show you like the site or like the results you're looking for. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, I get it. That's where they make their money on the site. But there's some where it's just like you ever just look up some shit trying to compare. And literally 90% of the real estate fucking screen is just ads.
Yeah, like you got it on your left, you got it on your right. That's like when I click
Right.
stuff from Twitter, like I very rarely get the meat of the article. It's all like a bunch of bullshit.
Well, that's how they design it. They make sure the part that you can see is just a lead up. It's just almost really an early cliffhanger for the point of the fucking story. Which, if they got you to read that, then they're gonna get you to click on that link.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And there you go. They've made their cash. This is America.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
What are you guys playing? Because they don't let me see on here.
Really? I'm playing System Shock 2, an old 90s game. I've been playing a bunch of these old 90s games, streaming them, and archiving them on YouTube.
Nice. Dude, you gotta play. Gotta play Red Alert 2.
I think I own 2 and 3 on the computer. Not the first one, though. I may have a ROM of it.
Still got the ROM. I got that in World Conflict.
I think I may have gotten like the Super Nintendo ROM or something or other. I don't know. Somewhere.
Hey,
Red Alert 2 would have been way after SNES. Sega Saturn, PS had first.
You're skipping
RDR2, do the $20 Mark Pass. What?
But Hagemon, I don't know how to say that. Did you hear any? Hagemon?
Yeah.
Red
you
Dead
can just say Hedge.
Hedge.
Oh, I already bought Red Dead 2.
Have you heard anything from Sierra on a World in Conflict 2 of some sort?
Ooh,
so Sierra as an entity really doesn't exist anymore. Most all those IP got liquidated and whatnot years ago. I would have to check on World in Conflict specifically.
Because that was like art-wise, like I think I was probably in my sophomore year, but actually even well before then I was playing World of Conflict. But it was like the first game that I truly just appreciated. Like it was the first game I saw effort, like developer effort. Like I was like, oh my god, this is what it's like when developers try. Like it was just so fucking beautiful. Like,
and just so pulling it up, I just did a quick search on it. So Ubisoft bought the rights and the IP of it all from Sierra. They also own the studio that made it, Massive.
Right.
So for reference, if you didn't know, the company that made the Division, or the sub-studio that did the Division, they did World of Conflict.
I recognize Massive on the Division, but I didn't know, like, I remember, Sierra, because Sierra was like the first brand or whatever when you start the game up. I'd see Sierra on the mountain and everything. I was like, oh, okay. What are they doing? And I saw a whole YouTube video on the whole history of Sierra. I kind of knew their upcoming and their downfall. I didn't know that Ubisoft bought everything, though. But
not everything. Like so when Sierra got split up, or actually.
Oh shit! Did he get taken out?
Yeah, talking too much about the Sierra.
No.
You're breaking my viewer's heart talking about Red Dead. Oh, I already got Red Dead on the Xbox One, but I stopped playing. I have this really cool scene that I made for it. Check this out really quick. My Red Dead scene. I'll be playing it again. I just got the family glitch and I got all fucking butthurt about it. Yeah, fucking my wanted for murder and armed robbery.
Classic one.
I'm still holding out on PC.
That's a hot debate.
I know. Me and Hedge already have that one.
That's a hot debate.
Well, I mean, a lot of those games, it's that sad
it's not
truth,
2010
inevitability type thing.
That was pre-billion-dollar franchises like Grand Theft Auto 5.
What? How could they
That
not
was
put it on PC?
It was 10 years ago. It's out of date information. I don't think even if they wanted to, their stockholders wouldn't let them not release it on PC because they'll just make too much money.
What?
Their stockholders won't let them hold it back. I don't think.
No,
it's not 2010 anymore.
2K and slash Take-Two basically lets Rockstar do whatever the fuck Rockstar decides they're going to do. You don't pressure Rockstar. They tell you what the budget they want is. You write them the fucking check, and you. Yeah. But Take-Two does not tell Rockstar what. If Rockstar does not want to release it on PC, it will not come out on PC. That's the end all of it.
But money,
such
money. It's always but money though.
But Rockstar was.
But money. Red Dead Redemption 1. That's 10 years ago, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's 10 years ago.
By Americans, not Swedish, not Polish.
No, they're British.
American.
What? I thought Rockstar was in California.
No, Rockstar San Diego was a studio they bought after the fact.
That's
the main
Rockstar South, right?
Is Rockstar out in UK? I want to say it's like Leeds.
Is that Rockstar North?
But yeah, like DMA Design was the original Rockstar.
Right.
But
it was like the taxi game.
Well, I mean, no, like it was OG Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, the top down.
Yeah.
OG.
Yeah.
Well, and Grand Theft Auto 3. Like was it Rockstar San Diego? I believe was.
Is it where?
Midnight Club, and I think they did like Midnight Club, Rockstar Ping Pong, and then Red Dead. Is those three? They're three big.
Exlibius is saying Red Dead Redemption 2 is already on PC. Haha. Just need to know where to look. I'm not posting any links.
Post a link.
What? Exlibius, you can't come into a chat this hot and not post it? What? That's a what? It's the kind of thing you put on separate hardware. I don't even know what that means.
What?
Because your system will be compromised 30% of the time. What?
Okay.
What does that mean?
Running some bullshit jank emulator.
What? Jank emulator? Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's people running it through, because people make emulators for every platform. There's a Switch emulator for PC. There's a PS4 one that's in the works. So yeah, people make that shit and they try and get things working. That
I've had a little bit of Dolphin experience.
Make it, you know.
But it's not like they didn't design the game on a PS4 and Xbox. It was physically made on a PC, but it was probably
okay. That ignores the reality of hardware compatibility testing for PCs, which is the biggest problem, at least in my opinion, of the PC gaming.
Is that just making sure everything is compatible?
Yeah, because hardware manufacturers, so AMD and NVIDIA, they don't ship a video card of every type to every studio. And that, you know, Asus, MSI, EVGA, AOPen, like all those different hardware manufacturers.
I agree, Exlibius. Yeah.
They all have different variations in their stuff.
But isn't a lot of that supposed to be covered in the driver updates, the optimizations to adjust for that, to make
a chunk of that, yes, but not all of it, and not enough that a studio will say on the back of the box, we support this.
Right.
I spent a lot of time in compat hell during my years at Blizzard in QA.
What?
It's not fun. I mean, I had to test WoW raids on goddamn Lenovo on Windows XP because it was the min spec back of the box still support this hardware shit. And it was a huge burden. Having to test a raid, a 25-man raid on stuff, fun.
Exlibius here was taking the Green Fox approach, saying that if you think it's only on console, they're made on most of them are developed on PC, or all games are developed on
a PC and tuned for a single fixed rigid setup of hardware where
So
they don't
like
have to
Blood
give a
Omen,
shit.
Legacy of Kain's only on PlayStation 1?
But if anything, it's tuned for a lower hardware, not a higher hardware, right? So
It's
if
tuned for a fixed hardware spec. Lower or higher doesn't matter. That it's controlled and that it's standardized across every user.
So that includes like
there's
what
two
drivers
platforms
are
of
using,
PlayStation. Caravan.
Yeah,
There's PS4. There's PS4 Pro.
that's it.
All right. Compare that to Windows. You've got Windows 7, 8.1, Windows 10, various service packs. 3 main versions of DirectX that are still getting hassled with, although it's really down to 10. Well, yeah, no, it's 10, 11, and 12. Yeah. Then you've got NVIDIA, AMD, Intel GPU.
Bing, bing, bong. Hello.
Intel
Hello,
GPU.
I like apple pie.
God knows what permutations of RAM.
How are you?
That is the problem for compatibility.
You just came into a hot debate of Red Dead Redemption.
Is a problem for mod development. It's the reason why some studios choose, no, we're going to make console, we're not even going to try to make it. We don't want to deal with that bullshit. We just want to make our piece of art.
It was also the reason why GTA 5 took a full year to go from 360 release to Xbox One release to finally PC release, right?
Yeah.
And then after they did that, I'm just saying historically, after they did that, they made billions and billions of dollars from shark cards from the PC crowd.
Oh no, not from the PC crowd.
Well,
they
from the
billions from the GTA Online crowd, and the bulk of their active playing base that's paying them is still the console market, because the PC market will just mod shit, hack shit, and do other shit.
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that they're going to hold off because we hack shit, mod shit. Like, there's competitions from different... Remember when Reload was relevant? And fucking Skid Row and getting...
Yeah, that's crazy, Exodus.
But, well, so here's the thing. Here's my take on it. Here's my new take on it. Is that I think you have the right approach there, Hedge. I think, but except my thing is that I think a big factor in all this is going to be how much shit, which obviously is very hard to measure, but how much shit did they have to put up with, customer support wise, optimization, time wise, how many fixes did you see on the same issues?
Come on,
different version releases of GTA 5 when it came to PC. Like all those forums, like how many thousands people were complaining about crashing or falling through the planet at a specific building or some shit. Like, but then how long did it take for the forums to calm down? Like, because I know there was a part. I know when it first came out, there must have been fucking an astonishing amount of complaints. But it's just about, okay, how long did it take them to level out to a point where generally, like, there's less than 10%, or not even, less than 5% of the total active population legitimately complaining about things that may just be rare to their graphics card and CPU combo, or their motherboard, because sometimes chipsets fucking fail. And people just don't, they keep pointing to one thing or another because they don't understand. But, obviously, I mean, you already know the intricacies that I can get into, and also what type of RAM they're using and whether it's dual channeled or not. And just, there's a lot of factors to accommodate for, and I understand that. The thing is how long does it take them, and how expensive is it for them man hours? Because they got to pay somebody to fix it.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody has to spend the hours at night and run through each fucking iteration that they can, or that's available to them of, okay, if I go into this shopping store and I stand in front of the blue shirt, am I going to fall to the fucking floor?
Right on, Exlibius.
Or even if you have an MSI motherboard and an EVGA graphics card running this driver, isn't even going to boot the game up. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's probably a bunch of that kind of stuff. When you're talking about compatibility, like all the possible combinations of all the people, was like even us 5 in chat, all 5 of us have 5 completely different computers. Hedge was just saying his case is so big he has to use a dolly to bring in.
What, Hedge? A fucking dolly for your computer?
Yeah, a dolly on that thing. It's fucking massive. And I've got like some kind of Frankenstein.
Oh, no, I would need a dolly to move it. I have it sitting on. It's not constantly mobile, so it's not on wheel. Although that could be cool. I'd put it on like an electric motorized cart if I did.
What?
I got an old Cooler Master, the C-Stack, the Stacker 380, and that thing needs wheels. Absolutely needs wheels. It is the most terrible thing I've ever tried to move with my hands. Yeah, I plan on doing a custom rig with that. It's gonna be my last rig. It's gonna be with that thing. I'm gonna make it out of a fucking powerhouse, though. This thing is ridiculous. But anyway, my point was that yes, I still think it's gonna be coming to PC on a 4060 kind of, because we when something hits PC, you give it sometimes not even a month, but a good month, and it's fucked. I mean, I don't know what happened, because here's the thing. Here's what scares me from their perspective. You remember 360? Green, you remember the fucking heyday? You remember when those billions started dropping? When fucking Paladin came in the party, he was like, guys, someone just gave me $3 billion. Or 12 or something. I forgot what he said.
That was only 2 weeks.
Was that the hot tub?
The money glitches in GTA Online?
Yeah, he said someone was just dropping the money out of their character. Like, they were dropping back, like they took the model from the bank trucks, whatever, that bag of cash, whatever. And it was just dropping it out of their body. And he was just
I'm gonna restart.
I don't know what to do, General. I don't know what to do. And I was like, and I'm thinking, okay, you're probably gonna get, banned, because there's no way to have that it's just physical. You couldn't do enough activity in that. I think it was barely like a month old, or two months old, the game. But anyway. Once again, with PCs, the potential for that even faster, and the type of community that you're opening it up to just drastically increases the odds. However, for-profit guys who used to make the JAG tags or any other kind of console modifications, they maximize their profit off of consoles because of that exclusivity and because of the limitation. You know what I mean? Like, a hacker's probably going to want it in an environment where almost... You know what I mean? Like, they're more...
You were cutting out a bit there.
Oh. Yeah, I'm in the room with my router. God damn.
You son of a gun.
But yeah, I was just saying, I think a hacker's going to want their hacks, and they're going to be more valuable on a console where, there's a significant amount of people with them.
Not necessarily, because the trick with consoles is because both, now all 3 of the consoles have their own centralized online service.
Oh, that's Walrus.
They'll just hardware ban your console. Like Microsoft, I know if they detect someone blatantly use severe hacks and stuff, I believe they have the ability to just brick your Xbox One.
What?
Yeah. Why shouldn't they have that ability? If you're on Xbox Live, or if you're on PlayStation Work or Nintendo on service, and you're actively working in a corrupt game environment and break shit for the lulz, they should be able to brick your fucking hardware for the because you deserve it.
Okay. Fair enough, but then shouldn't you be able to buy another one and do it again?
Buy a new one, set up a new account, sure, but eventually they can ban your credit
Eventually
card.
they can do you again. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I don't think they should. I think if
you don't think you should be held accountable to the terms of service you agreed to.
Let me finish. I think in the agreement of when you bought that hardware, you purchased that product from them, that it became yours. However, when you use their servers or their services, or developers, whomever services you're playing that game on,
or their software
online.
Yeah. You pay for this when you buy that game. That's their software.
Oh fuck!
Well, no. When you bought their system, that OS is their software. You manipulating. So yeah, you own the hardware. You don't technically own the software. You have a license to use the software that's embedded onto those hardware chip,
right,
and installed as the OS. But you do not own them, and so you do not have the ability to tamper with that, manipulate. And that's what they're able to brick. They can just fuck off the OS and just wipe the BIOS. They wrote the BIOS. That's their software. You can have the hardware, but they'll take the BIOS back if you're.
So
I agree.
that goes into like the whole GOG thing, right? With their DRM free.
Well, no. That's more of a PC issue and like getting into multiple, because there's times where if you're playing you buy a game on Steam, but you start it like an Assassin's Creed. You start it on Ubisoft's thing, Uplay, and there's certain software that is totally compatible with Steam, but Uplay will insta ban you for because it thinks that or sometimes it'll think your antivirus software is a cheat software, or certain modding tools, cheat engine. For Fallout, it'll count that as hacking. It'll completely ban you.
Cheat engine gets flagged as a cheat. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised.
Well, yeah, but because well, now granted, yes, it can be used online. Piece. However, most of the times I've seen it, or at least tutorials iterated it for modding the game in the making mods, using it to change the value to actually create mods in the first place. Like, it's just people who do mods, even for Arma. A lot of them will use that, and and it's fine. It's just a lot of times it just depends on if you're using Origin or Uplay or Epic Games, whatever. And then there starts to become conflicts arise. With how many different softwares you're using at the same time. Which I get it. I just think I like the concept of having a necessary evil always around.
What?
Because, yeah, I do. As much as I fucking hate hackers, as much as I hate getting fucking spawn killed without my consent, I really do think that hackers are a necessary evil in gaming. I think that the day where there's some sort of end-all ability on either side, that's when it becomes dangerous. I think but as so long as there's a sustainable balance, I think we're in the clear. As far as major concerns go, like companies patching it. Yeah, honestly, I'm the kind that would clap whenever, guys like Skid Row or Reload or, I forget their name. The newer guys are new, but they were better than Skid Row. They have like a whole competition with Skid Row from like 2008 to like 2013.
What are you talking about, like hacking competition or people that are hackers?
They'll crack the game, right? So they'll get a free version online, or they'll make hacks for it. But they like compete. Like sometimes they're able to do it within an hour of release. Sometimes it takes days or like a month tops. But and there was just like this whole big back and forth between them and the developers developing the games. But admittedly, yeah, I used to be one of the ones to download their software, but I still want to be able to play them online, so I use them as a demo.
Yeah, I used to do that stuff as well until I started working in the industry. Then I actually got to see some of the real numbers. And when people like to say, "Oh, piracy doesn't matter," like there's one number I'm still not even confident actively disclosing, but to put it mildly, the piracy numbers on a very, very popular game were double its sales, and it sold about 10 million copies, right?
Jeez.
So yeah,
there's
piracy was still an issue.
illegal downloads.
Yeah, and piracy was absolutely the problem. Piracy was the
What?
reason certain games exist. Piracy was the reason that Blizzard shifted to everything is always on. Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally get that. I get it. I mean,
I won't say anything at this point good towards piracy, where it's like, yeah, there's the idea of the demo, and yes, it would be nice if there was a better system try out game, off 2-hour refund window, I think is a good step forward. But
yeah,
at a certain point, it's like making excuses to cover for piracy is making cover for theft. It doesn't really hold. You're not entitled to entertainment. You pay for your entertainment.
But I think I got the gist of what you were saying from what I did here. But
I'm actually going to be dipping out of the channel because I'm going to be helping Soros with path fix.
Oh.
Yeah. Is he done streaming now?
No, he's still streaming.
I ate his pizza.
Alright, take it easy.
Peace. Yeah, I don't think piracy in itself.
I don't
really
necessarily think there's anything too wrong with it, you know, to a point, but I've always usually used it for getting like the old systems, you know, my Super Nintendo, Sega games that are like super expensive now due to people like selling them on eBay and stuff, and so it makes it like fucking, I'm not gonna spend $200 to buy a fucking game that I wanted to play as a kid, you know?
Right.
So like I'd fucking rather go fucking download an emulator and fucking slap that on there and fucking play it.
I think the way to defeat him, honestly, is having demos, like literally bringing back, like two things, making good games and bringing back demos. I think demos would fix like legit. Like remember getting demos in the disc and the Game Informer magazines? Like that was the shit.
That's how I played Metal Gear Solid for the first time.
Yeah, there's a lot of games I played for the first time like that, and it worked. I went out and got the fucking game because it was a good game. But at the same time, those demos, guarantee you, there was effort put into those. They weren't, you know, a quarter of or 1/8 of the game with still DLC to get the first quarter of the game, so that you could get the special edition to get or whatever.
I mean, there are a lot of Xlibius did point out right here in my chat that demos are still a large motivation for me to actually buy a game, and you can get some demos on Steam, but you know, it's like fuck.
It's very rare. Well, aren't they basically kind of using like the early access weekend or something like that? And that's basically the demos.
Kind of.
They'll have sort of like download for free for this weekend, like free weekend basically. And
well, I mean, in this day and age, there's so much like freeware, and I have like Hegemon just took off to go help what the fuckosaurus with Path of Exile, and that's like one of the best fucking free-to-play games I have ever played. It is so good.
You know what was the best demo, man? And I say that, I know I shouldn't use the word best, but I really am. The best demo for, I'll put it this way, the best demo for Xboxes in general. Gra 2. Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter 2 demo. That demo outlasted the game. Like, the servers for the demo were more active and completely outlasted the game servers.
That's interesting.
Because, I mean, well, obviously because it was free, but at the same time, the fact that they had an online multiplayer, you know, in the demo was just like...
Exactly.
I didn't see it before. I never had seen it before then. But, like, it was such a huge staple, and I had no idea just how rare that was. I don't think I ever did see that again until... Actually, I can't even remember. I know it was really good. But the point being, it was fucking great. It was great as a product. I think it even got updates for I think obviously the developers could see, you know, the numbers.
Here's a good example too. Like I brought it up earlier that like when I went to my Abandonware earlier today, I could only get 3 of the games because my ad blocker was on. So you know that's a good way to like prevent people from downloading too much stuff. You know, I was letting a lot of more people speak. I'm kind of getting back to that topic myself.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't, like, I totally understand. Like, I'm in the fucking US, okay? Everybody's gonna want to take ownership of everything. If it got money attached to it, someone's gonna put their name on it, and they're gonna fucking guard it to the end.
Yeah.
However, like, that's the thing, is that there was those people, but then there would be, like, this free market, where it's like, okay, if you don't want to put up with their shit, come and download my shit, you get a taste of it, and if you want to pay them for it,
Do you remember a little game I was talking about not too long ago? Maybe towards the beginning of 2018. It was called Darkwood. I mean, I don't think it's the genre of game you would like, but how they released it was they released it for free on like what was it, torrent sites and stuff like that for you to get, and then if you wanted to pay for it, you could give them like $8 or something. And they were just using this as like a leverage to make them popular with people, so that like when they do make better games and more elaborate games, they will be remembered, you know, stuff like that,
right,
for what they did. And I always thought that was a pretty good idea. I think there may have been something a little bit more to it. I don't remember. Like they may have had issues of people trying to publish it for them. I don't remember, but there was something, and I liked how they did it very much. And then like they gave us like a week, and then they put it on Steam. I don't remember. I'll have to. Oh shit! Have to relook at that. What happened there? That's a game I want to stream.
What's that?
Darkwood. Let's put that away. Let's put that back on. Crindog's back in the hood. But yeah, no, Xlibius with that free weekends, we see that a lot. But I hear you there. If it can hold me for like 2 hours, it's great.
right. That's what I'm saying. There's so many I download, and then I just, you know, I'm because I'm playing it for quality. You know, I download if it got screenshots that, which I can't really trust anymore anyway, with how many changes were made to the final product. But yeah, even just an early beta, like I don't know. I just think the market. I hope that along with the housing market crash, gaming market crashes, that the auto market crashes, all of it. I think there should be a complete fucking reset on how exploited and like just straight money grabbing the things are that we use on an absolute daily, right? Your car, the house, well, probably not the houses that suit, but your car and your games.
Toilet paper.
Dude, we're gonna be going down a Demolition Man route where you have to use fucking seashells to wipe your ass.
Fuck that.
It's coming.
I just, you know, I really think there should be a reset on this, like, because that's it. I don't know. That gets to me a little bit that.
Oh, that's not turned on right now, Xlibius. I can turn it on for you if you want.
There was a point when games were really fucking great, and it just went down. I mean, obviously, in my biased opinion, I think that was on the 360 and the PS3, that whole competition. But everything between like 06 and early 2013, like that was it. That was a time to fucking be in, and just fucking died. Early DayZ was pretty good too, for PC's sake.
Actually, DayZ is good.
DayZ's pretty good. I fired it up not too long ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Like working?
Yeah, they released their full version.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I mean, there's still a couple of things, like you gotta play on community run servers where they can do shit with it, take the off, but for the most part, yeah, it's pretty good.
Is it back like is it like the good old days? Is it like, you know, M4s and Mosins and ghillie suits and hunting people across the fucking
Cobra,
map?
are you saying you want to fire up some Day Dizzle?
Hey man, I'm willing to put my computer back together if it's fucking worth it. Actually, I don't have it downloaded. I'm still trying to like debate.
What do you mean put your computer back together?
Well, no, I got my computer all like separate because like I'm about to move, man. Like I'm guessing, so I gotta get my whole house packed up and ready to be loaded on a truck in like 2 days, and I have to be ready for that whenever my orders come in. So yeah. So that's what I'm, you know, I'm trying to debate if I wanna, because they allow us to take like 5 pieces of baggage with like a one-time waiver, and so I'm trying to debate if I should buy another suitcase just to put all my computer shit in there. Just my whole computer in one suitcase.
Probably not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's just the dimensions are just 3 inches too big. And beyond,
that's
like,
what she said.
I
really don't know if that's gonna get tickled.
Well, you want it to be 3 inches too small. Which is another reason why.
That's not what she said.
No, like in
Unless
general.
You put it in her ass. Sorry, go ahead.
But you want to be able to put it in like a kind of temporary bubble wrap or some kind of padding because, you know, baggage is.
Oh, you mean fitting it inside the bag?
Yeah. But I have a AC bag, AC2 bag, which is like this older air crew bag I have that. It can fit fucking anything. It's fucking huge.
It's like one of those army bags?
Yeah, well, so yeah, it's got that same army green. It's like, it's supposed to be an aircrew bag where you can fit like a bunch of uniforms and supplies and just everything all into one heavy ass bag and just put it on the plane and you're like good for a week wherever you go, wherever you land. And my computer actually fits perfectly in it. However, when I did that, when I got everything shipped over here, and TMO cracked the whole fucking front of the case.
What?
But no one's fucking inspecting my case, so I kind of don't give a fuck. It works. Plus, I got a new case anyway, so I might just transfer everything over to that when everything gets up there. But gonna be back central. Gonna have good ping again. It's gonna be fucking nice. I'll be able to like hit guys and not have 300 ping. So
300 ping.
Yeah, dude. I can't game with the big boys. Unless it's Korea, their internet's fucking great. But US East Coast servers are just like suck, or UK especially. No fucking way.
Jumping at them, that was the plan. Yeah.
Yeah, Daisy is pretty good. Like, there's some annoying mechanics about it. Still.
Is it so? Does it still have the same feel? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
it
that
does.
access feel. Okay.
And they redid the engine that it's on, so the performance is really good everywhere you go.
Oh.
You like.
Okay. You know what I want to test though? I want to go to that fucking cracked ship in the south and see if I fall through shit.
What?
Or if I can use the ladders or the stairs on that without. Like, you remember going in the barns? And
yeah.
I remember falling off a fucking barn and breaking my leg. Like, I was so mad.
I think ladders work now.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
I fixed the police station. You used to break your legs going down the spiral staircase.
Oh, yeah. I've seen someone rolling out. I didn't see him actually break it. I didn't know why, but I've seen someone roll out, like rolling away from a police station. But yeah. I just used to get lost in those. Of how many rooms that station has. But yeah. I miss it, honestly. I thought it was fucking great. I absolutely love it. What I really want to do is just, I feel like that is going to be perfect to get everybody, at least have one good game night where everybody, Scott.
Dude, we're getting like 4 or 5 people in the chats again. It's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not completely stuck on the F-14 on Tomcat. However, when it releases, but until
I was watching some YouTuber called the Rageaholic play the F-18 DCS.
Yeah, that one came out a while ago. I think like 6 months ago. And I was I mean, well, I wasn't even gonna get that one because the F-14 had already been confirmed. So I was basically just on a mental time clock for that.
Was that the one you were waiting for, or what one were you waiting for?
The F-14 Tomcat, the Top Gun plane.
Oh, okay, Top Gun.
Yeah.
Don't trip to alarm in these areas, they just don't die. Turrets suck, yeah. These fucking turrets are ruining my life. I need to figure out where to go here, and I'm getting lost again.
Just, turn around.
Turn around.
Every now and then I get a little bit lonely.
Yeah?
And you never come around.
Tell me more.
Yeah, you know what that song's about? You ever look that song up?
Have you ever watched that original 80s video? The symbolism is amazing.
Dude.
all I know is this teacher, she might be my teacher, she might be your teacher, she might be your son's teacher, but she's singing very seductively to them.
Oh man.
Yeah, good old, what was that, Bonnie, no, not Bonnie, that was,
yeah, that was a Bonnie. Or Taylor.
Stick to the left-hand wall. Bonnie Taylor. Was that Bonnie Taylor?
I don't know, I just, those names are just what's coming to mind.
I've made a bunch of playlists with her on there. She has like 2-3 good ones.
Yeah, go watch DayZ on stream if you want, Jenna. You'll get a feel for it.
Yeah, I definitely want to get back into it. I had like 2 weeks ago, and it just kind of, I was scrolling through my Steam list to see what I wanted to re-download, and I saw it. It was still one of my favorites way back. And I was gonna download it and didn't. I just bought Project Cars 2, and I still haven't played it. I just wanted to play that in the car, but I was too lazy to. But yeah, I definitely, honestly, like, do they have, well, I'm sure the community has different servers. Was it hardcore servers where you restricted only to your players to be like your head view?
First person.
Yeah. I really want to get in a, first person server and just run into the same shit. Like, I remember there were so many times, I don't know if it happened to you, but there's so many times for me where I just hear some random noise that I really couldn't explain. And like, or sometimes where I'd just be in the woods walking, someone would take a pop shot at me, you don't know where it came from. It just hit a tree, and you just pick a direction and fucking book it to like a difference of elevation. But like that, like crazy, like instant intensity moments, like it was completely unmatched. No other game kept my nerves up throughout almost the entire game. Even too quiet. I hated it. I honestly really liked it when people where I could hear shooting in the background, because that was the only way to know, where the nearest people were. And when it got too quiet and you just kind of, you've been traveling for a while and hadn't ran into any signs of life, like, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's a lot kind of like that. You can still suicide now.
Oh really? They didn't get all sensitive about that? I remember that was like the thing. That was like the biggest factor. But it's like there's so many other games that kind of like passively let you see. Like, remember Call of Duty? Not Martyrdom, but Last Man Standing or whatever. Last Stand, where you can take the easy way out. That was the first game I've ever seen that allowed you to suicide, but it was
DayZ was core. You'd get on your knees and put the gun to your fucking head and shit.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought that.
Yeah, you can take a knife, stab yourself in the
what?
neck.
Can you kill? I heard a rumor that you could kill yourself with a pen, but I don't know.
I remember, wasn't one of the kids talking about that? Fucking what's his face? Who's the kid? He like he had the little kid voice, and then he went away for a year, came back with the deep voice again.
Frankie?
No, fucking he's one of the Canadians, one of the 3 Canadians.
Why do Canadians always have those slight voices?
Not Joe, not fucking. Who's the other one? He plays with Russian all the time now, I think, or something.
Yeah. Oh, he really? Slayer?
Slayer, yeah.
Yeah, they even added more guns to it. And they made it so the rangefinders work. You get batteries in them. They have like PSO scopes that you can put a battery in. It lights up the PSO.
Oh.
Okay. You have a character all suited up at the fucking.
But yeah, it's nice that the
Northwest.
The rangefinders work. The spawns are all over the map now, and not just the coastal side.
Okay.
There are vehicles.
You've been in the Northwest?
Yeah, I have. They completely like redesigned the building structures. So there's like a in the south side of the Northwest Airfield, where the fountain used to be with the few barracks buildings.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking huge now. There's gotta be like at least, what is it? 2, 3, 6, 7. There's gotta be like 10 2-story barracks building now.
Wow.
And a big lookout tower, and then there's like some of the OG building are there.
The Kremlin?
Story OG buildings are down. But yeah, they
you know where I
completely
want to go?
redesigned.
I want to go back to where I lost my first Skilly suit. So salty, I still remember it all these years. Remember that that military base in the west was kind of like way up the map, west. Yeah, it was kind of isolated. Like to the east of that, I want to say about half a mile east. I was just in a town, and I was just looting. And I left the town, and I stopped moving to do something, probably drink or eat or whatever, but I was still just inside the tree line, and I was still standing up like an idiot, and someone just popped me and I just died. I just remember looking back at the screen and I just died.
That's terrible.
It was black. Yeah. It was terrible. And I wished it was so persistent that I could just go back and loot my own body. That'd be cool.
Yeah, they've got SVD in the game. They've got an M24.
I thought they already had. Oh no, it was just those. That's right.
Yeah, like back in the old days, they didn't have the Mosin was like the only sniper you could get.
But it worked, man.
Dude, the Mosin.
That was it. When you got that what was it, 12x or 6x?
8x.
8x, yeah. That, man. But then there was so many people just like there was almost like a troll factor to it all. Where people would just like shoot at people while they're looting.
Oh
like,
god.
That was just the scene though, you know what I mean? Like it's this whole new experience. And that's what I loved about these games. That it was just like it set a new standard for zombie games. You know what I mean? It wasn't just Nazi zombies on content.
Yeah.
Like, there was this like fucking the best experience you could get for just like that you added like because honestly the zombie at least in like return besides that they could go right through the fucking walls but of course but it was just the people, you know what I mean? Like it was like people, everybody kind of everybody, but a lot of people who have this kind of like psychotic, like, this is how I would act at the end of the fucking world. You know, or during the apocalypse, this is what I would do. Or you know, I would terrorize people, or fucking, you know, speak through game chat, you know, through the walls and torment people, and or make them strip naked and then axe murder them and shit. Like, it was just crazy. It was this crazy side of just the whole community that, like, I thought was exciting, honestly. I don't know, that made for the best content ever from, you know, something outside of Battlefield or Arma or whatever. And so that's what I want back. That's what if I download it, that's what I want. Not necessarily the whole experience, I get it, it's not going to be like it was, but at least, you know, some aspect to be the same. Like,
it'll be, I mean, from what I've experienced so far, pretty close to the same experience.
have you had situations where shit goes from 0 to 100 real fast, like without your control?
In terms of combat?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's usually the only way that it goes. Because you'll be doing something, and then all of a sudden somebody will get shot or shot at. And then it's like all hands on deck. Sometimes it's only like one dude. Sometimes it's like dudes. The only thing that really like annoys me about the game is how you have to, like, how they aiming, I don't know why they did. I don't know who it was that came up with the idea that you should have to hold right click and then press shift to aim, like, actually down the sight, but like holding right click does like just third person ADS mode, and then you have to hit shift again to actually ADS on the sight. And that's a bit fucked up, but it just takes a little bit to like
adjust to
it, yeah.
Well, I'm down to re-download it if you guys are.
Oh, it's already installed, I think, for me.
Yeah.
I was streaming it like 2 weeks ago. Or trying to, but yeah, I got bored. No, but it's still good, dude.
Well, when I get up to, when my shit gets up to my destination, I'll leave it at that. When I get back stateside, I'm definitely gonna, and F14's not out, I'll definitely play it.
Definitely, dude. Let's hop on that.
Because that was just something I couldn't find anywhere else. And I don't want to buy a PS4 for this Days Gone.
Yeah, that looks cool.
To finally come out. Like, yeah, it does. It looks fucking awesome, but it's like something like that, I feel. Because I thought it was like single player only. And that was like the biggest letdown. Like something like that would be fucking amazing to have a multiplayer, like just the sheer zombie count.
Oh yeah, no, that does it. Like how they're like fucking flooding over each other and shit.
Yeah, like it's crazy. It's like the first time where I've seen like a good, like, version of them that was closer to I Am Legend, which to me were my favorite zombie or my favorite infected.
Yeah, I Am Legend's not bad.
I still want an I Am Legend game. I still feel like that would be the only thing to like one up DayZ, is to have an intelligent entity that, you know, they attack at it like everybody, you know, we do all our shit in the day, and then as night falls, like, and it would actually matter, you know what I mean? Like where you like to want to set up camp where the sunlight contacts last, or in the west.
Yeah.
Like all those factors, like for that, all that to be dynamics, and like, you know, the whole, like, you remember the audio in that? Just like how, like, I don't know how they did that so well. I don't know how they got New York to be that quiet. But when he was driving down and you could just hear just the Mustang's engine echoing through the city.
Oh
like
yeah.
that kind of effect, that's hard to replicate. unless obviously you're doing with a game. But
yeah,
there's just something like naturally, like an ambient eeriness about that like, man. I mean, Orleans, the city's like Daisy crazy big. But it's like just the sheer, you know, yeah, crowded openness of New York. But can you imagine that just being like, you remember, what was it, 28 days? When, or 28 weeks, when they saw like the father and the daughter or whatever in that hotel room and they had the lights on still.
28 Days Later is the one in Britain with the fast zombies, super fucking infected.
Yeah, okay, within weeks. It must have been weeks. I'm talking about the one where the
the dad turns into the fucking zombie, is chasing the kids down. Yeah.
I think so, yeah. I think it was something like some shopping carts that built up at the bottom or something.
The, like the flamethrower part when they were like in the fucking car.
Yeah.
That was
like,
cool.
something like that. To have an experience like that online, like genuine just craziness going on, you know, because it's a city. Like I guess the best way I can put it is like when we were in Borsno, or what was it called? What was that city in the south? Electro?
That's the one with the crashed plane, I think.
There was Electro and something else.
Electro, Pachinki, I don't remember the, Electro, and then, the fuck was the name of that, dude?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about though, right?
Cherno?
Cherno, there we go, yeah. So, can you imagine Cherno? Like, you know how like that kind of eeriness you get, like you don't ever feel safe to really cross the street, but you gotta do it anyway, or you'll fucking starve and die. Like,
yes,
that, but constant until you get to like outskirts, or when you cross a bridge over into like more of the New York State part, and you're, you know, like having that. I feel like that would be perfect. And just let it be genuine. If there's some people who want to just straight up camp the bridge and try to keep everyone else on the inside of the camp all the bridges. How many bridges are there between like NYC and Manhattan and shit, or was it all on the same island? That was only
I thought there was like 4 or 5. I'm not sure though. I've never
but
been.
I think
I'm not the.
It should just be modeled straight after the real deal, and have as many buildings accessible as possible. I mean, effectively, I'm taking the whole kind of. I'm really just talking about the Division, but with a Daisy spin.
Fuck yeah, dude. That'd be super badass.
Like, to me, that would just be great. Like, man. Except you can really go into buildings, like any building you want to. You just go in. Fucking. There might be a cult going on in there, or it might just be nothing. It might be just shit little loot, and you just don't know. And like, I don't know. I feel like that would be the only way to one up Daisy, is to have an environment like that. It's just non-stop hair-raising environments.
I don't know what's going on here.
Miri, so far our work with the late model assassin.
I also think you should be rewarded for going to supermarkets.
I don't feel right about any of it.
There should be more realistic shit in the supermarket.
I'm trying to get up to find you, Tommy, but I can't.
Don't stop, Rebecca. Keep moving. Get to the escape pods on the command deck.
But yeah, I'm gonna stop taking over your stream. I'm at.
What? You're good? 13433 is what I need to fucking remember.
1234.
13433. Aja boom! That's a robot.
Change the weapons lockup code to 13433. Anything that gets in your way, human or not, kill skill without pause or remorse.
Fucking hardware for PC, but it's just so expensive. Like I need a 1070 Ti Like I'm still using a 670, dude. And like people wonder, like, why didn't you go full time with streaming? Because like there was a time where I was hitting partnership numbers.
Oh, okay.
I was getting like I was averaging 75 to 100 viewers for a while. I was making like okay money off of subs and donations. Oh, not enough to like do it full time, but
I mean, I still think you had a really good run, so.
What's up?
I said I still think you had a really good run.
Oh, making it that far, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was gonna self, but
I wouldn't say that it's over. You're cutting in and out.
Oh no! I was just stopping for you.
Oh, I was just saying I wouldn't say that it's over, but like I had to stop because like all the games became unplayable for me because I put everything like from a resource standpoint into just making the stream competitive with everybody else's from like a quality perspective.
Oh, okay.
So like
you weren't gonna last long.
Yeah, to stream it at like 720 at 60 FPS, you know, it's like I can't enjoy the game on. Like I had to play every game that I played on. If I could stream play the game at the same time, was on the lowest graphics settings possible, and I had to then go from I had to put like when I would start a new game that I was I had to put all the settings on low, and then fire up the stream to see if I could even pull off the 720 at 60.
Yeah.
And so, but like, yeah, like games like Call of Duty and like the the newer games like that, I can't do that.
Yeah, Advanced Warfare. I thought that looked really. Yeah, it's super taxing for trying to. I mean, you can still go back to COD 4. Still playing
COD 4. What about Battlefield 3? Why don't we just reinstall Battlefield 3?
Honestly,
nobody plays it.
I'm totally down, but I feel like Battlefield 2's. I'm not saying Bad Company 2. I'm saying Battlefield 2's will probably be more populated.
Battlefield 2? Was that the one with Vietnam that you always like?
No, I just said that. Not Bad Company 2, but Battlefield 2.
Well, if he doesn't know, if he doesn't know what the Vietnam was, then he doesn't know that it's Bad Company.
Yeah.
I started on number 3.
Okay. Well, Battlefield 2 was well, there was something that I noticed people have said play Battlefield 2 is that the dates that they released and the exact types of DLC at the orientation that they were released were identical besides the Special Forces release from Battlefield 2 to Battlefield 3. It was literally exactly the same. Like they just copied it tit for tat, and like, but they left it out. They didn't give us grappling hooks. They didn't give us flashbangs. They didn't give us night vision. They didn't give us night maps. They didn't give us jet skis. And the only thing that they gave us new was like the C-130 dropping the APC. I think it dropped the Striker. That was it. And the dirt bikes, which we already had.
Dirt bikes?
Yeah. Like, Battlefield 2, content-wise, was so much better. I don't know why they didn't just literally just have Battlefield 2 remastered. That would have just... Oh, man, that would have been the best. The absolute best.
But then they would have to give you what you want. And we never get that. Game companies just don't give us what we want.
I want to say that I had close to like 100 subs one.
What? Crindog kicking it out with fucking 100 subs? I had 3 one time. I have not found the computer yet, but I have found new ground. Right.
Flash will welcome us.
Fuck. Ugh. Fuck off, mother truck. Fucking space spiders are worst. Okay, I've played Resident Evil and other games with spiders in it, but this one, these fucking space spiders, they're the worst. What do we got here for? What? Did my guns just straight up break down? Well, I mean, I do have extras, I think, on the elevator. That's fine. Fuck, dude. No box of spiders. Big man on campus. The perfect. I don't even know if it's viable yet for my build. Fuck, my pistol's gone. That fucking sucks. That son of a bitch went running this way. Yeah.
I am pleased. Transmitting cybernetic modules. Do not squander them.
Okay, let's see. A linear simulation chip? What the fuck do I use that for?
They've killed my men, and now they've killed me. I'm holding my guts inside of me with both hands.
What? Sergeant Brosnan?
Resist. This is bigger than my little life. The lives of my men, and the lives of the people I was forced to kill. Resist. Humanity demands it. Resist.
What? That's fucking nuts. I still gotta explore all of this.
Something.
Fuck. superb one. Where was that room? I think that room is down.
Hurry! Run!
Fucker. Where's my power room? Is that it? No. No. Right over here. Fuck. Gotta do it. That way I can at least not have to leave. And that's a battery-based gun. Okay. Then where's my charge on the wall? There. Let's do this really quick though.
You listen to me, you little bitch. Either you disband that little toy army of yours, or some real military is gonna come down there and walk all over your redicops. You can't possibly understand what our mission is here and the glory of our purpose. If you do what we say, you might have a chance to see the glory of the many. Comply or die, sister.
The glory of the mini.
Simple.
Cobra, you still here?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's do the bridge.
This is Xerxes. Primary data loop infiltrated. Primary data loop infiltrated.
You have accomplished much for a thing of such small
consequence.
Warning.
Now proceed to the recreation deck. Do not dawdle. I lust for my revenge.
Oh god! Oh god! I went into a prison cell and the fucking energy field turned on behind me and I got locked in there with a bunch of worms coming out of this body. Yeah, it was fucked up shit. We haven't gone this way yet.
If we can reprogram the sim units and divert power to the transmitter on deck 5, my new friend will be able to regain control of the primary data loop from Xerxes. She, it, says then we will use the bridge elevator and take control of the ship.
Access needed.
Need a key card for that one. We need IR and then GA. What's this? That needs to be researched for something far different. I'll put that there. What happened there? It seems like a good spot to save. Fuck you, Empire.
Toxic hazard.
What? I'm not. Don't give me that toxin.
I've authorized a change in the access code for the auxiliary weapons lockup in the crew quarters of Med-Sci Deck to
Nice.
98383.
98383. 98383.
There's no such thing as too cautious.
That's a bad monkey.
Access needed. Chemical needed.
Great. Fuck nut. BB. Just talking about ordering a pizza really quick. Cobra, you still there?
Yeah. I'm up there.
Dude, it's great fucking doing the streaming thing. I have fun with it. Usually run into cool people. I told you that I got fucking a bunch of assholes from Russia and came in and tried to infiltrate my fucking thing, call me like all kinds of unsavory names and stuff.
Dude, I still don't get what that guy's problem is.
Yeah. Well, so far he's left me alone ever since I had to fucking block him on everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's just weird, wasn't it? Yeah, my last straw, because I still tried to be friends with him until, like, I found out he was being all, like, racist towards you and shit, and then I was like, you're just a fucking dick, dude.
Yeah. Some people just, you know.
It's wild, dude.
Just full of hate, you know what I mean? Like, I can't put up with it. Can't.
Yeah, no, it's true.
You know what I mean? I'd rather have, you know, peaceful people. I like to surround myself with peaceful people.
Yes. Totally. I might end my stream here. So I'm archiving this on YouTube, everyone. Come check me out live on Twitch, Walrus1407. I'm gonna end the stream right here and we will continue tomorrow on this floor. Take it easy. Awkward. I'm still pressing the shift tab. Be a professional streamer one of these days, everyone.